that is linking our daughter's choices, and still more beginnings, threaded alive through shadows. These are our bodies' own voices, powers from each of our bodies, threading, broken, begetting, flowers from each of our bodies. These are our spiraling borders, carrying on our beginnings, chaining through shadows to daughters, moving through our beginnings, moon for our daughters and mothers.
Be to her, Persephone, all that I might not be. Take her head upon your knee, she who was so proud and wild, flippant, arrogant, and free. She who had no need of me is a little lonely child lost in hell. Persephone, take her head upon your knee, say to her, my dear, it is not so dreadful here.
The heart of a woman goes forth with the dawn, as a lone bird, soft winging, so restlessly on. Afar were life's turrets and veils that she roam, in the wake of those echoes the heart calls home. The heart of a woman falls back with the night, and enters some alien cage in her flight, and tries to forget she had dreamed of the stars, as she breaks on its sheltering bars.
I am your opus. I'm your valuable, the pure gold baby. Ash, poke and stir, flesh, bone. There's nothing there. Out of ash I rise with my red hair, and I eat men like air.
Early song of the little morning bird. Lead me out of this cage, this broken cage. Carry me upward and away from it. Lift me high with your pure melodic song. Your song of hope, your words of joy, of dreams. Early morning bird, do not pause, I plead. Hear my voice, little bird, and I will sing.
Between rays of light, without being illuminated, birds flew over, but their wings didn't touch me. I slipped over flowers, and I fell coarsely, and I was never the dew at sunrise.
She was an I Spy kind of girl, because no matter how many times we looked at her, or how long you thought you knew her, she always had one more secret, one more glimmering gem in her chest. And she would give you them, every one. You only had to ask.
Be still, I am content. Take back your poor compassion. Joy was a flame in me too steady to destroy. Lithe as a bending reed, loving the storm that sways her. I found more joy in sorrow than you could find in joy. Be still.
A woman in the shape of a monster in the shape of a woman. The skies are full of them. A woman in the snow among the clocks and instruments, or measuring the ground with poles. In her 98 years to discover 8 comets. She whom the moon ruled like us, levitating into the night sky, riding the polished lenses.
The ladies men admire, I've heard, would shudder at a wicked word. Their candle gives a single light. They'd rather stay at home at night. They do not keep awake till 3, nor read erotic poetry. They'd never sanction the impure, nor recognize an overture. They shrink from powders and from paints. So far, I've had no complaints.
I am the daughter of your dreams. This body is your body, ashes now and roses. But alive in my eyes, my breasts, my throat, my thighs, you run in me, a tank of salt in the creek waters of my blood. You sing in me like wine. What you did not dare in your life, you dare in mine. I am the daughter of your dreams. This body is your life. Flowers, but I
once again undone, possessed. Think not for this, however, the poor treason of my stout blood against my staggering brain. I shall remember you with love or season, my scorn with pity, let me make it plain. I find this friend bonded under earth. From the same garden, our roots braided and tangled, bonded under earth. Bonded under earth. Sever the ties from history's demands. Lay the future in my hands. After Eve, where do we go? Where do we find ourselves? How can we change? How can we grow?
Moon that is linking our daughter's choices, and still more beginnings, threaded alive with our shadows. These are our bodies' own voices, powers from each of our bodies, forgetting, unbroken, begetting, flowers from each of our bodies. These are our spiraling borders, carrying on through beginnings, chaining through shadows to daughters, moving through our beginnings. Moon for our daughters and mothers.
Be to her, Persephone, all that I might not be. Take her head upon your knee, she who was so proud and wild, flippant, arrogant, and free. She who had no need of me is a little lonely child lost in hell, Persephone. Take her head upon your knee. Say to her, my dear, it is not so dreadful here.
The heart of a woman goes forth at the dawn, as a lone bird, soft winging, so restlessly on. Afar life's turrets and vales does she roam, in the wake of those echoes the heart calls home. The heart of a woman falls back with the night, and enters some alien cave in her plight, and tries to forget she has dreamed the stars. She breaks on its sheltering bars.
I am your opus. I am your valuable, the pure gold base. Ash, you poke and stir flesh, bone. There's nothing there. Out of ash, I rise with my red hair, and I eat men like air. Your opus.
Song, early song of the little morning bird. Lead me out of this cage, broken cage. Carry me upward and away from here. Lift me high with your pure melodic song, your song of hope, your words of joy, of dreams. Early morning bird, do not pause, I plead. Hear my voice, little bird, and I will sing.
Between rays of light, without being illuminated, birds flew over, but their wings didn't take me. I slipped over flowers, and I felt poor sleep, and I was never the dew at sunrise.
She was an I Spy kind of girl, because no matter how many times you looked at her, or how well you thought you knew her, she always had one more secret, one more glimmering gem in her chest, and she would give you them, every one. You only had to ask.
Be still, I am content. Take back your poor compassion. Joy was a flame in me too steady to destroy. Lithe as a bending reed, loving the storm that sways her, I found more joy in sorrow than you could find in joy. Be still.
A woman in the shape of a monster in the shape of a woman. The skies are full of them. A woman in the snow among the clocks and instruments, or measuring the ground with poles. In her 98 years to discover 8 comets. She whom the moon ruled, like us, levitating into the night sky, riding the polished lenses.
The ladies men admire, I've heard, would shudder at a wicked word. Their candle gives a single light. They'd rather stay at home at night. They do not keep awake till 3, nor read erotic poetry. They do not sanction the impure, nor recognize an overture. They shrink from powders and from paints. So far, I've had no complaints.
I am the daughter of your dream. This body is your body, ashes now and roses. But alive in my eyes, my breasts, my throat, my thighs, you run in me a tang of salt in the green waters of my bushes. You sing in me like wine. What you did not dare in your life, you dare in mine. I am your daughter. This body is
being born a woman and distressed by all the needs and notions of my kind, am urged by your propinquity to find your person fair and feel a certain zest, to bear your body's weight upon my breast. So subtly is the fume of life designed to clarify the pulse and cloud the mind, and leave me once again undone, possessed. Think not for this, however, the poor treason of my stout blood against my staggering brain. I shall remember you with love or season, my scorn with pity, let me make it plain. I find this frenzy insufficient reason for conversation when we meet again. Learn to soothe, learn to spin and weave a garment wearing thin. The moon ahead to cast its wisdom in. The crocking curtains all that stands, the new and nearly skinless hands. Heavy head, every day we beg and teach them not to pray. God is made of men and war, death and decay. A painted chapel doesn't mean a holy place divine, pristine. Now I'm the lamb, waiting for its keeper lost along the shore. The river floods and I am drowned just like before. Lick my wounds, refuse to heal. Hold on to pain, I choose to feel. hands.